Hey, happy Friday. So I'm going to go straight in with my eyes. I'm going to do a full tutorial again today using the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Hypnotize palette. So I'm just priming my eyes with the Select Coverup by MAC. This is in the shade NW15 and this is just going to give us a lovely blank canvas for our eye makeup look. So I'm going to do the eye makeup first. So this is the palette that I'm working with today and that I've been working with all week because it's the palette I picked out for the week and I use the same products all week. So this is the look we are going to go for today. This is the Seduce Glow. You have a really light champagne tone, a silver shimmer and a matte black shade. So we're going to do the same thing, 1, 2 and 3. And I'm going to start off with this shade right here. I actually want to see how these work using fingers. So let's go right, so this shade, it kind of forms a film on top. So I don't feel like there's much coming out. I might have to scrape it a little bit. Okay, we're good to go. So I'm going to go in with my fingers. I tried it a little bit first already. And we're going to focus the number 1 shade on the very inner corner up to there. Then I'm going to go into the second shade here. I'm going to use a different finger because we don't want to contaminate. And I'm going to use the shade on the majority of the rest of the lid. So it's going to be like, this will be beautiful for the Christmas holidays. And then I'm going to smoke out the liner. Yes, we're going to do a liner. I gave it away. We're going to smoke out the liner with that black shade and see how that black shade performs. I swatched it. It doesn't swatch very well, but swatches never show you the true extent of an eyeshadow and how it performs on the eyes. I'm actually going to go in with a brush. This is the Sigma E42. I'm going to go into the black shade and let's see how we get on. I'm going to focus it on the outer V, the outer corner of the eye. That seems to be going on nice. I can see where Charlotte is coming from with having a less pigmented black shade in her palette. Like, she wants it to be consumer friendly, whereas blacks are usually like super pigmented, loads of fallout, and it can be very intimidating for the non-makeup artist makeup wearer to pop on some black like this and just to be like playing around with it. But this is turning out much nicer than I thought it would be. In comparison to the swatch on the hand, this is far better performing on the eyes. It is meeting expectations for the palette that it is, and I'm very happy with that. So now we're going to work that black into the eye makeup look. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping it more of a rounded. Yesterday we did more of a blown out cat wing eye, and I'm going to bring it up into the crease like that, and we're going to have like a nice frame around it. And then I'm going to drag out whatever is there to kind of blow out the colour a little bit, make it a little bit more smoky with no extra product on the brush. And then once I have that all blended to my liking, I'm going to go back in with my finger that I use for the silver, and we are going to pop that slightly on top of the black as well and slightly up into the crease. So we have like this really smudgy, smoky, Seduce glow going on our eyes. And I have something extra special to pop on top of this. You don't have to use it if you don't have it, but you're just going to add an extra bit of sparkle. Next step, you're going to go straight in with some liquid liner. I'm using the Sigma gel liner in the shade Wicked, which is their black, and we are going to line the upper lid. So I'm not going to wing it out today. I say that now. I don't expect to wing it out today. So I always taper it in on the inner corner and then create that shape. I always love doing eyeliner on top. It just lifts the whole eye up. So now I'm going to pop down some more product here on the outside, and I'm going to grab my brush that I was using for the black, and I'm just going to smudge those two together and see how the black has really blended out to a really nice grey tone. I almost forgot. I'm going to be using a Body Sparkles by INGLOT. This is a shade 66 and this is like the most stunning glitter silver pigment ever. It's beautiful. So I don't have my NYX glitter glue right now. I don't have anything to kind of set the glue down. So I'm just going to get a tiny bit of jawline. This is an INGLOT brush. It is the 45S. It's a silicone shaped brush. So I'm just going to dip that onto the jawline that's on the back of my hand. I'm just going to lightly place it where I want to put down the sparkle. And I should have done this before I put down my eyeliner, but we can fix it. It's all good. We're going to pop down a sparkle. Oh my god. That is so pretty. This just amplifies the eye makeup tenfold. And if you're a magpie like me, whew, yes. Look at the difference of that. That is stunning. Beautiful. Yay. We are going to abandon the eyes now just for a little while. We'll be back to the eyes again soon. Just clearing up underneath my eyes, any fallout. Didn't have much actually. I thought there'd be a lot more considering we used, that's the donkey across the road. I don't know if you can hear him. But considering that we used a black and some glitter pigment, I thought there'd be more fallout, but it's such a simple look to do. Really, really easy. I had some glitter like fall down onto my liner, and all I did was, to fix it, I need to just go back over it with the eyeliner that I used, still on the brush, no extra product, and it just kind of covers the glitter then. Next step is primer. So I am going to pop on the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm. This has been the primer that I've been using all week. It smells so good. It is really nice. This week is my first impression of using the IT Cosmetics CC Glow Illumination. This is my first time using any of the IT Cosmetics foundations, and I am loving this foundation. It is beautiful. I love the way my skin looked yesterday in yesterday's tutorial. It was just so glowy and flawless looking. Not that I'm flawless in any way really, but this brush also is absolutely amazing. Even Mother Marzipan was, I know she was going to steal it off me, but I'll know because I only have one in my kit. So this brush is brilliant. It kind of does the job of a brush and a sponge together. Like you can rub if you want. You have that option there if you want a lighter coverage, but you can also tap just like you would with a sponge because it's so dense. It's so nice. I think Look Fantastic have it as well, because I know with Sigma Beauty you'd have to pay like custom fees. Remember, we gotta look cray before we slay. I just thought of that right now. So because I loved the way my skin looked yesterday, I'm going to use the exact same cream base products. I didn't even use this much cream contour yesterday, but this is the Wet n Wild cream contour stick in the shade Call Me Maple. It is absolutely beautiful. And then I'm going to use the F04 brush by Sigma to blend it all in seamlessly and flawlessly, and this is going to give us that magnificent glow to the skin. Popping into a little bit of blush now, again using the cream blush. This is one of the new Maybelline blushes called a Cheek Heat. This is the shade 25 Fuchsia Spark, and I'm using the exact same brush, the Sigma F04, and we're just blending that onto the apples of the cheeks and blending it back then to meet our contour. Then to highlight, I'm using the Glossier Play Night Shine Highlighter Concentrate in the shade Pale Pearl. And I'm just popping that onto the high points of the face where you would usually put powder contour. But we're tapping it on first because we don't want anything to lift up underneath. Down the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, a little bit above the brow. We're going to be glowing all over. Next, I'm going to go back in underneath the eye with the Real Techniques concealer brush. I've nearly too much on, and then I'm going to set it with the Dermablend Pro Translucent Powder. I'm going to go back to the eyes now, so I'm just going to grab the brush that I was using earlier for the darker shades. I'm not going to do any eyeshadow on it yet to see what colour is coming off on the brush. I'm not sure whether to go really dark into my waterline or keep it a bit more neutral. I'm just kind of joining that out. My eyes are going a bit red now, but I am just joining that outer V onto the lower lash line to give us a more finished look. And I think I'm going to go in with a nude pencil. See how much eyeshadow is coming off my brush without even dipping in, and it has that beautiful grey tone as opposed to a super black. So I'm really enjoying that. Okay, I must admit I went in and I did a tiny little bit of that black shadow underneath, just to kind of give it more matchy with the top. So I've gone ahead and I've done my eyebrows. I'm using the Annabelle brow pencils. These are really nice brow pencils if you can get your hands on them. They're quite waxy, which is really good for the hold of the brows. So next I am going to grab my Pixi Glow Mist. Absolutely loving this stuff. It's really nice. You have to shake it. We're going to set the face. So I always want to set my face before my mascara, because if I do my mascara first, setting the face might run the risk of wetting the mascara again and it going everywhere. We don't want that. I'm feeling a little adventurous. I'm thinking of doing an inner corner wing. Just like that. And bring it down to the lower lash line a little bit. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So an angled brush is great. And twirl it around. And draw it on. And that's an inner corner wing. A lick of mascara now and we're almost done. So I'm going to pop on my mascara. I've been really liking this mascara. It's been really good for me. And I'm going to put some glue on my lashes and then I'm going to do lip. A beautiful lip to go with this eye look would be a red, a classic red, and you'd have a classic smoky, cool toned eye look and then your red lip. It would be beautiful, but I don't have a red picked out for this week and I don't want to cheat. And it's very Christmassy kind of a look as well. So I'm going to go for Morganite with, don't tell me. Oh, Code Beautiful. Oh my god. Oh. So this is the Code Beautiful soft smooth lip liner. Oh my god, I can't talk. And then Morganite lipstick. So I've glued my lashes. They're waiting to be put on. The usual Huda Beauty. And this lip is beautiful with the eyes as well. It's just a bit more toned down a little bit. So lashes, I'm going to pop them. I don't know where my little lash helper is from my little lash applicator. And we're just going to pop them on and then into the outer corner and then into the inner corner. So hard to do your own lashes, oh my god. And then I like to close my eyes gently, like not squeeze them or anything, but super gently to make sure there's no gaps, because when our eyes are closed they're a different shape to when they're open. Did you know that? So if you're ever doing someone else's eyelashes, they need to pop them on when their eyes are open. I always get them to look down and then I get them to close their eyes gently, and then there's more than likely going to be a little gap somewhere and you just push it in then. So when I close gently, I don't know if there's any gaps, but I'm just pushing them up against. So that is the finished look. We're using the Seduce Glow shades and the Starry Eyes to Hypnotize. And that is these 3 tones here. So I did this one and this one this week. This one I didn't do a tutorial on, but I'm pretty sure I did a story tutorial the last time I picked this palette for the week. And I used the Happy Glow shades and they are really nice as well. And going away to a yoga retreat today. So I'm going to be back on Sunday. And I will let you know my thoughts on this palette. I need to think about it. I'm not sure. It's not winning me over 100%. But if you have any questions, let me know. Any questions about the makeup look, any brush questions, let me know. I'm always happy to help.